Welcome, Family Mess fans. We are a sponsor of the upcoming Myself workshop for teen girls that will be held in Lake Mary on July 31st. This workshop is the first of its kind here and will focus on core self-values such as self-confidence, self-respect, self-worth, self-image, and self-love. So if you have a teen daughter or know someone that does, you got to check out this workshop. 2 more weeks to register, so don't miss out. Mention you heard it here on the Family Mess podcast to receive a $10 discount. For more information, call Rita Box Coaching at 407-554-5667.
I'm trying to keep my brother safe, okay?
Oh
from
my
the
God.
corona.
Hey, has he
Is Marty
50% lung capacity.
riding bikes every weekend for the last several weeks?
Yeah, but that ain't equate to not a darn thing on my pants or on the scale.
Kim,
but I've been riding.
Hey, Kim, listen
How
to
do
this.
you guys do with the bike? How do you guys do with the bike? So do you like wear your mask when you're riding your bike?
Oh, hell no. I wear no mask.
I don't wear mask.
And then I know that I remember one time when John, he came home.
Your husband.
And then he
That's
was
okay.
like, oh, yeah, my husband. He's like, oh, you're always teaching them about Black history. Why don't you teach them about Irish history? And I was like, do I look Irish to you?
Hey guys, if it's crazy,
All right, go ahead. Go now.
Wait.
Get out of there! Oh my God!
Hey guys, welcome to the Family Mess. I'm Noah, and have a nice day.
Good God!
I love the family mess.
Go ahead, baby!
Oh,
Welcome to the Family Mess podcast. I'm your host, Ian, and this is my wife and co-host, Natalie. The Family Mess, the podcast about life with kids and all things adulting. Let's talk. Natalie. Saturday, recording. It's been a crazy 3 weeks. Corona's back again, and everybody's losing their minds. What do you think? What's going on?
I think I'm here and I'm surviving.
This is. Why do you always say this every time we start a show?
Because I am here. I'm here.
Say something positive for the audience so they can hear your voice. Just say it.
I am thoroughly enjoying my
That's fake.
time at
Don't-
the house.
don't be fake,
and
though.
Not being able to go
Damn.
anywhere and do anything for the last how many weeks. But yes, it's been great.
Well, Corona is back again in our lives, and Florida's the number 1 state in the union right now with the uptick. I don't know why everyone's acting so surprised about this. I'm not. I got to go to work still. But let's go ahead and introduce our guest today.
Yes, we're keeping with our family and friends theme. So,
Go ahead, Natalie, introduce them.
oh well, I guess since they're my family, I guess
Yes,
because
I have no
you ain't got
family.
no family. We still ain't got none yet.
I'm the biggest loser in this house.
I'm trying to get Ian to get some family so we can interview them.
I have. Yeah.
Yeah, we ain't going there. But anyway, so
Go ahead.
So I'd like to introduce my cousin Kim and my cousin and her daughter, who's also my cousin, Kennedy, who's also our social media manager.
That's right.
And we talked to Kennedy a few weeks ago. So,
That's right. This is going to be a great show today.
Right.
That's why she's laughing.
So yeah, before we get into the show, I'm going to start off with my 5 minutes of pound segment.
Yes.
I wish I didn't have this segment because I ain't done a dang thing.
She hasn't.
But I'm going to say this. I did go to the doctor. And I asked her about, I said, I need to lose this weight. I need to, so she told me about the South Beach diet. And so actually today I was online, not even thinking about the show, but I was online today because I'm just tired of being fat. I got to get this weight off. And I went online to the South Beach diet and I realized most of my problem is I don't have time to cook because I'm really busy right now. And they have a meal plan and you can order the food. So I'm about to order the food for the South Beach diet. And so I will have my food always ready. And that's my new thing. So I have not gained any weight, but I have not really lost any weight. I'm just the same every damn week.
I thought we were trying to save money on food.
I don't give a crap. I need this. I need to get this weight off. So I am going to try the South Beach diet because the doctor recommended it. She lost over 80 pounds. She looked really good on the South Beach diet. She told me to get the book.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she told me to get the book. They have a meal plan thing where I don't have to prepare the food. All I got to do is go in the fridge, find the food, put it in the microwave, and eat. So as easy as I can.
How much do these meals cost?
Right now, there's different plans.
That means this is going to be very expensive because she didn't even answer me.
Well, no, it's
she's
like
explaining. Let's hear this. Go ahead.
You know what? Anyway, so they have like 3 levels: gold, platinum, and
Damn.
gold, silver, and platinum.
Oh, Jesus.
So they start at $100 up to around, like right now it's on sale, so it's around $300
$300
for a month. For a month of food. This is breakfast, lunch, dinner. You may have to get some eggs and snacks and protein shakes.
What did you just say?
Oh, it's $11.87 a meal.
No. How much a month?
$300.
And you're complaining about trying to save money on food, and you're going to buy this plan for food.
Because you know what? I
What?
work hard, and I need this. I need to lose this weight. I need to feel good in my body, and I'm going to buy the damn food because I work hard for my money, so I'm going to spend it. Yes, I guess we do need to save on money on food, but this is for me. So that's where I'm at. So right now.
And you should do what you need to do for yourself.
Thank you, Kim. See, there we go.
Don't be like what our parents did.
That's right. We can't just give it all and don't give to ourselves.
Yep.
Right?
Exactly.
That's why I try. That's why we're trying to teach the younger generation of women as they come up. Don't be letting life just suck you dry. And then, your spouse and everybody, they just take, and they leave you with nothing. And you're supposed to just, you're supposed to always be looking cute and doing all this when you got to do everything for everybody else. So
you're sitting at home looking fat.
Right?
What is the show about today?
Right now we talk about weight. But anyway, so that's where I'm at, though. I have made some progress. I'm trying to do more mindfulness activities and things like that and start to do some meditation. And I'm starting to claim, like, state things and claim them as happening. So that's kind of where I'm at with my pounds. The pounds ain't moved nowhere, but I'm making progress as far as finding things that work for me and who I am.
Well, we have been riding bike. We didn't do it today, but we've been riding bikes every weekend for the last several weeks.
Yeah, but that ain't equate to not a darn thing on my pants or on the scale.
Kim,
but I've been riding.
Hey, Kim, listen
How
to
do you
this.
guys do with the bike? How do you guys do with the bike? So do you wear your mask when you're riding your bike?
Oh, hell no. I don't wear no mask.
I don't wear mask outside. I wear mask inside.
No, because the virus ain't going to fly through the air and go in your nose.
No, one thing I will say I do,
right?
If I do pass somebody, I do hold my breath.
Oh, I do too.
I hold my breath for about 4 seconds.
Do you remember that one weekend, Kim, Noah and I were riding a bike, and I'm like, oh, there's not that many people here. We were in the car looking, and all of a sudden we look at the trail. There's 20 people in the crowd on the trail. I looked at Noah. I'm like, we're not riding our bike today, son. We're just going to go ahead and do something else. I'm not trying to catch it.
Well, I go opposite. I go where people aren't. I go to the neighborhoods sometimes. I go on the trail, but I go early in the morning where there's not a lot of people. But I do hold my breath, but I don't wear a mask outside.
No, I usually don't either.
It's hard. I tried to do walking because I'm returning in my gym membership. And I tried to go for a walk. Well, I went for a walk a couple of times, but I brought my mask with me because every time I saw people, I would hurry up and have to fight and put my mask on my face every time they were on the sidewalk with me. And I was getting very frustrated. I was like, why don't they have a mask on? And they're aggravating me. Because then I couldn't see. My glasses were fogging up.
That's
see
true.
Where I was going.
It is hard to wear glasses and a mask.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's tough wearing masks outside.
Yeah, I don't wear it outside because based on what I've read, based on the stuff that I've read, that's why I don't wear one outside because, you're in a larger space. Unless I'm walking right into somebody after, they've done something, it's not that likely you'll not that I know from what I've read. I'm not a doctor, but that's why I don't wear them.
The research says most of the people that are catching the virus are in crowds in a space inside a building. That's where most of these cases are happening. Not usually outside, but inside an enclosed building where there's 10 or more people in a group.
Right, and then you got the air conditioner circling the air, people cough or whatever. So or they're talking and the things come out. So that's why I don't wear. If I go in a building anywhere, I have a mask on, but I don't wear a mask outside. So
me too. Anywhere in a building I go, I wear a mask, and I wear the N95 mask too.
Yes,
the one that can't make you breathe because it's working.
Yeah, that's the one that I wear. Yes, that's the one that I wear.
Well, all right. We want
to. Mask.
So Kim and Kennedy, we want to thank you for being on today. So when we're going to talk about, Kim is my cousin. And Kim is married to a white gentleman.
Yes.
And we're going to talk about raising biracial kids in the current climate, as it relates to, maybe differing opinions, just having to, for a child being on both sides.
Is someone breathing in the mic?
To hear both sides. So, so Kim, tell us a little bit about your family.
Okay, it's me and my husband, and then we have 3 daughters.
And their
We had
ages?
the oldest one. The oldest one is 21.
Me. No, I'm gonna be 23.
And that's,
What?
How old are you? I'm gonna be 23 this year.
oh, dang,
Oh,
you're
sorry.
23, Kennedy? Oh, gosh, I didn't realize you were that old.
That's what I said.
Oh,
Oh, that's right. I
damn.
guess right. She did do 4 years of college.
Hey, Kim, that's really bad.
That is bad.
That's how.
I
No,
for some reason I thought you were 21 and I just stopped counting.
that's how time flies, though. I get it, Kim, because that's how time
I
flies
can imagine
by.
Kennedy's face. She don't even know how old I am. 23.
That Kennedy, that means you look youthful. You look youthful. So
Oh, that was
you
funny.
ain't aged any.
Oh, I love it.
All right, so we got Kennedy at 23, maybe 21.
Okay.
Okay, so well, she's 22, and then I've got my middle one who is 19, and then I have my youngest one who I believe she'll be turning 17 in July.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
gosh.
So-
Oh, man.
17?
I didn't realize all your kids were so
Yeah.
old, Kim.
Damn.
Yeah,
It's been a while since I've
yep.
seen everybody.
My gosh.
Yep. 17 in July. Can't wait till everyone leaves.
Oh.
Get that nest back.
Oh.
Exactly.
Are they planning? Are your two youngest planning to go on to school, or are they just going to get jobs? What are they going to do?
Well, right now, Ryan is here. She's 19.
No name.
Oh, sorry. She's 19. And she was supposed to start going to SCC or one of the
No,
colleges.
you're giving away her
Oh,
call.
sorry.
Don't tell it.
We got blocked out. She's supposed to go to a community college, but, you know, with the corona and everything happening, I gave her she wanted to take like a year off. And then she was going to try to go to the jungle or do some work with animals, but that never panned out.
Oh, wow.
And then she
The jungle.
took a year off, and she was supposed to start like in the she wanted to do something in the Everglades.
Oh, like the real jungle, not like a jungle like a building. Okay.
Yeah, like she wanted to do something in the Everglades, but all the stuff the programs were kind of iffy, and I wasn't sure, so I was like, I don't know if you should be going to that. So, but she is supposed to start. She was supposed to start when Corona started, so she didn't get to start school yet. And then my other one is doing school at home, you know, online school, which has been literally hell.
No.
What grade is
So,
she in? What grade?
Yeah.
Is she a junior?
Brooke, yeah, she's a junior this year.
Okay.
But it was funny because she started the online. What she did this year really made me upset because she was supposed to take, she said she was going to take some online classes. I was like, fine. But she literally took 4 online classes. So she got up, went to school at 8, and came back home by 11. I'm like, you're a junior and you don't have a car, so you're not supposed to be doing that. That's for your senior year. So she kept messing up with the online classes, kept getting emails from the teachers, whatever. So that was making me upset with her. Then the corona happened, and then, you know, then they had to do more online schoolwork.
Yeah.
So it was worse. I even had like a teacher literally, he called me one time Saturday, and then he was like, oh, you know, she didn't blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay, I'll talk to her. And then next thing you know, Monday morning, I'm sleeping in my bed, 7 o'clock, the phone rings. I hear Kim. I'm like, who is this? It's the teacher.
What the hell?
He's like, she still did not do blah and blah, Miss, you know, Kim. And I was like, what? And so then I had to get up and, you know, it's just been stressful with that. And it's stressful to even know because now it's going to be your senior year coming up. And they're like, you can keep them home to do online school or you can send her to school. But, you know, the whole corona thing, I'm waiting to see what the school board is going to do, like how they're going to clean and do all that stuff, which I want to try to find a meeting to go to.
Oh, boy.
So that's what's been going on. And then we've been talking a lot. I mean, in our house, we always talk about a lot of African-American history, Black history. I talk a lot of women issues with the girls because it's 3 girls that I have. My husband, he was in the military, and so he was away a lot. And then because he was like overseas in different places. And then when he got out of the military, then he was contracting and he was still away a lot. He was overseas in different countries a lot. So it was mainly like the girls and I. So I usually would teach them, like I said, a lot of Black history, important people, things about like women's rights and